My dear students, it is part 3, MSET 2019, first shift, May 3rd, first shift questions, part 3. F of x is twice differentiable function such that f double dash x is minus f of x and f dash x equal to g of x. If h of x equal to f of x whole square plus g of x whole square and h of 1 equal to 2, then h of 2. Observing the question, data is so much, but very simple question. Just you observe that, differentiate this h of x. H dash x equal to 2 f of x into f dash x. Keep in your mind that plus 2 g of x into g dash x. F dash x, g dash x, 2 is there. F dash x is g of x. G dash x is f double dash x. F double dash x is minus f of x. So we get f of x into g of x minus f of x into g of x into 2. That means that becomes 0. The derivative is 0. H dash x is 0. H dash x is 0. That means h of x is constant. The function is constant. So h of x, h of 1 is 2. So h of 2 is also 2. H of 3 is 2. H of 4 is 2. Every value h defined as 2 only. So answer is 2. Third option is the right answer. Sometimes you may be wrong answer. Actually your answer is 2. Unfortunately some of the students they are marked 2. That is wrong option. Actually option is 3. Answer 2. That is in option 3. Okay. Next question. F of x is a piecewise function that is defined as 4 types. Minus infinity to 0. This 0 to 3. This e power 3x. 3 to 6. X square minus 4x minus 3. X greater than 6. Log of 15x minus 89 by x minus 6. Then limit extends to a x square minus 9 by x cube minus 5x square plus 9x minus 9. Where a is discontinuous at that a. That means we have to find where it is discontinuous. That we have to find. Look here. X equal to 0 substitute cos 0 1. If you substitute 0 here 1. So 0 continues. If you substitute 3 e power 9, but if you substitute 3 won't get e power 9. That means discontinuous at 3. This is the value of a. A equal to 3. If you substitute 3 here, what happened? 9 minus 9 0. It is 0. Denominator also 0. If denominator is not 0, answer is 0. Check that. 27. Here 27, 54. Minus 5 into 9, 45. Minus 9, minus 54. 54 minus 54, 0. 0 by 0. So, by L'Hospital rule, we can easily find that by using L'Hospital rule, we can easily identify the answer. How to get the answer? How to get that answer? That is, here, differentiate this. 2x by, that means 2x by 3x square minus 10x plus 9, where limit extends to 3. You substitute x equal to 3. That means 6 by x3. 9 into 3, 27. 27 plus 9, that is 36. 36 minus 30, that becomes 6. 6 by 6, that value is 1. That value is 1. First option is the right answer. Now we are going to the next question. The slope of the tangent at the slope of the tangent at 1, 2 to the curve. X equal to t square minus 7t plus 7 and y equal to t square minus 4t minus 10. Look here, x equal to 1, y equal to 2. If you substitute x equal to 1, we get t square minus 7 plus 7, t square minus 7t plus 7 equal to 1. That means take one this side, t square minus 7t plus 6 equal to 0. By solving this, t equal to 1, 6. If you substitute y equal to 2, we get t square minus 4t minus 12. That means by solving that, t equal to 2 comma 6. 6 is the common. So t equal to 6. T equal to 6. Now here differentiate these two. dy by dx. Find dy by dx. dy by dx equal to dy by dt by dx by dt. That means 2t minus 4 by 2t minus 7. Differentiate with respect to t. 2t minus 4, 2t minus 7. Just you substitute t equal to 6. T equal to 6. 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4, 8 by 12 minus 5 minus 7, that is 5. 8 by 5. Look here, 12 minus 2, y derivative of y, 2t minus 4, derivative of x with respect to t, 2t minus 7. 8 by 5. Answer is first option. Next, 2x plus 3 by x into x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 plus 1 equal to minus 1 by px square plus qx plus r plus c. Then we have to find 3p minus q by r. 3p minus q by r. Both sides integrate, directly we get that. If you differentiate both sides, directly we get the answer. If you differentiate, what happened? 2x plus 3 by, no integration here, x into this much. Whenever you differentiate this, that is RHS differentiate, that is 1 by fx derivative minus 1 by f of x whole square. That means 1 by px square plus qx plus r whole square into 2px plus q. 2px plus q equating to 2x plus 3. That means 2p equal to 2 and q equal to 3. So p equal to 1, q equal to 3. Now here p equal to 1, q equal to 3, substitute 3 minus 3, 0, 0 by r. So answer is 0. Don't integrate this. Just differentiate both sides automatically. Integration, eliminate and differentiate this. This derivative is this. Compare 2x plus 3 equal to 2px plus q. Now log x whole square integration. So here that type of questions, log x whole power n, we can easily integrate that. T equal to log x. T equal to log x. Here, whenever you take t equal to log x equal to e power t. T equal to log x implies x equal to e power t. So the given integral become t square, log x is t, log x whole square there. So t square into dx is e power t dt. There is a shortcut formula to integrate this one, that is t square e power t. T square e power t. There is a shortcut formula to that. That is e power t into t square into t square minus derivative that plus 2 plus c. If f of x is a polynomial, just we can use a formula. You note down this one, a very important formula. Simply, we get that is e power x into f of x. F of x is a polynomial, then we can easily integrate that one, that is e power x into f of x minus f dash x plus f double dash x minus and so on. Alternatively, very important formula, note down here, e power x into f of x dx, that equal to e power x into f of x minus f dash x plus f double dash x minus and so on. This formula is applicable when f of x is a polynomial. When f of x is a polynomial, definitely at certain derivative it becomes 0. It is second degree, definitely first derivative is 2t, second derivative, third derivative onwards 0. So e power t is x into log x whole square minus 2 into log x plus 2 plus c. That is the answer. Actually here not note down the options, direct question. This is, you can easily identify the option. This is integration as the sum of infinite limit, that belongs to definite integral. So we have a formula, integration as the sum of infinite limit, that is limit n tends to infinity. You have to note down this formula as well as this one. Limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma k equal to an plus b2 cn plus d f of r by n equal to integral a to c f of x dx. Look here, an to bn. Sometimes generally the constant we are taken, n coefficient here, n coefficient. Sigma, taking n common, n square common here, so that become limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma k by n by 1 plus k by n whole square, k equal to 1 to n. Lower limit is 1, upper limit is n. Lower limit n coefficient 0 here, no n, 0. N coefficient 1. So integral 0 to 1 x by 1 plus x square dx. Just we have to write down x in place of k by n, x by 1 plus x square. That equal to half log 1 plus x square, f dash x by fx form 2 supply 2x 1 by 2 log of, that is 0 to 1, that is half log 2. Half log 2. It belongs to the definite integral. Problem. Limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma k equal to an plus b to cn plus d. Lower limit is an plus b. Sometimes there is no n, that means a is 0. Upper limit n coefficient c. So 0 to, in this problem 0 to 1. Lower limit here n is no n, 0. 0 to 1. Integral 0 to 1 x by 1 plus x square dx. So note down, my dear students, these two are familiar, important points. You note down these 2 points. Okay. We'll meet the next video. Thank you.